Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates, but let's jump right into it and pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck and see what we get for you. Predictive nature coming into play as I am drawn to the seahorse spirit, as it is one of the spiritual meanings of it, but I feel like you're being pushed to watch and wait as something grows or as something takes flight or just comes to be in the way it's meant to. Okay, the next 48 hours for my Geminis. Okay, flying into my lap, we have the chameleon spirit. Act as if. There's a situation or with certain individuals or one specific person throughout the next 48 hours where you have to just sort of blend in or act as if you're, it's like you have to pretend that you're understanding what they're saying, or you have to allow for oneself to just blend into a situation so standing out isn't affecting your chance at succeeding at something. I hope that makes sense. It's just coming out the way it's meant to, but you're reminded that Spirit has a plan, okay? You'll stand out what you're meant to. There's also this vibe getting up your bear with me as they're saying random things to me. You're going to feel as if you have to put up a facade at certain points in the next 48 hours to appear stronger, to appear more lively than you're feeling, okay? Potentially a bit burnt out or a bit tired in certain ways. But there is a push to remember your past and to learn from it, right? To utilize it to make wise decisions as far as who to connect with, what conversations to stick with, steer clear of gossip is what I'm getting. And as far as when it comes to certain obstacles you have to overcome, utilize your knowledge and wisdom experience from the past. But I do feel like it could be potentially preparation for some of you Geminis drawn to this reading in regards to a deep dive moving forward, okay? There is a push to stay elegant or to bring that way of being back, right? To bring a gentle touch to a situation, if not multiple. But I feel like you're being pushed to reflect on your past slightly or to remember all you've been through, to the ups and downs, the good decisions, the bad decisions, to again prepare you for a deep dive moving forward. They're now saying you're blossoming. But I do feel like as well, remember we were saying watching and waiting for something to develop, to grow, or just to progress in the way it's meant to or to come to be. There's sweet results on the horizon that you have, you're being pushed to expect, okay? Or just to, again, watch and wait as your work pays off, or just things come to be as they're meant to for you. I'm hearing luck is on your side. Let's continue and pull from the Gilded deck. Bear with me as I find it. Okay, there are points in the next 48 hours, or for some the entire 48-hour period, where things will feel a bit off-putting. It might be the energy in a situation or multiple. It might be just who you're wrapped up with, again, I feel I need to say. But I do sense that it reminds you why you wish for the future to be different than where you're at, and much different than where you were once upon a time, okay? Don't go back is what I'm hearing. Don't go back. I feel like that's after leaving a situation for the day or for the week or whatever the case may be. Interesting. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel as if there's a wish fulfillment that didn't come to be that you tried to go after in the past, right? Or happened and then fell flat. Let's learn from it, excuse me. It made you nervous, okay? People in the past that have made you nervous will come to be within one's mind or will pop up on social media. This is to remind you that you have the better sense of who and what's right for you and not, okay? We can't have you associating oneself with people who make you anxious or nervous or just don't feel like that wish fulfillment for you. Friends, acquaintances, even love, okay? Allow for oneself, okay, for some family members, allow for yourself to recognize that it's up to you who gets your energy, right? Or you give your time and resources towards, is a better way to put it, okay? I do feel like it's the next 48 hours that reminds you there is a fresh beginning for you on the horizon. But I do feel like it may feel like an offer comes in, or you're reminded of an offer from recently that was just not enough for you. You feeling as if you don't have a lot to give. Again, the seahorses, okay? You may feel very drawn in the next 48 hours to tarot readings, to stuff of that nature, to get some clarification or a better understanding, or just a level of comfort in one way, shape, or form. The word direction just came to mind. But you will find as if change is just the focus in the next 48 hours. Change from the past up until now, change that needs to take place and be implemented at this current time, and moving forward. Okay, we can't have you settling for what doesn't feel right, but there's going to be a bit of a glow about you when you implement self-care, and that's a reminder that you need to be taking care of yourself. Okay, I just heard the number 547, 547. Look up that angel number meaning. But I do feel like you're very motivated in certain ways, even if you're feeling depleted at that time, but secretive. Okay, a little defensive, all right? But I do sense that that could be with somebody from the past, or somebody who you don't vibe well with. Or it may just be you ready to fight for what you desire, or ready to defend what you've been working towards or developing in one way, shape, or form. Again, there are sweet results on the horizon. Don't allow yourself to backtrack as far as habits go, right? Where you feel you being drawn to this reading have a past full of some defensive behavior, right? Potentially a lot of arguments or fights in your past, or just letting your anger get the best of you. And so we're reminding you that you've come so far with that. Even if you feel there's more progress to be made, or someone else does, let's not backtrack, okay? But I do feel like we're just being reminded of what needs to still be cut out, released, to prepare for a passionate, fresh start. Again, this does come through as anxiety at times. So if there's anybody or anything making you feel a bit anxious or on edge, or more emotional than you feel you should be in that moment, what are we holding on to, okay? What are we holding on to? But I do feel like there's a split vibe about you at certain points, in touch with your masculine side, male or female, where you're feeling passionate, feeling focused on your money, a bit grounded, but then passionate, and it works to your advantage. But again, just be careful of who and what surrounds you at this time, okay? I'm actually gonna pull, okay, you're being noticed for what you're getting ready to move towards, or what you're getting ready to change. People seeing you as somebody who doesn't give up. That's the vibe. That's the feeling that you're getting from the attention you're receiving. Not all of the attention is going to be desired, naturally, but I do sense that you are seen as somebody who just does what they do, and they do it well, and then will overcome when need be, right? You've been through worse, I feel the need to say. But I just feel like the thoughts of the past will make you a little bit emotional. Let's just prepare for that mentally, because I do feel like, or reminders, those rewind 1 year back reminders on Facebook or something of the sort, or you could see something or experience something, and that reminds you of a past chapter or past relationship or something of the sort. But I do sense that, again, the seahorses, you're going to find that your predictive nature comes into play, or somebody else's, okay, to help you let go of the past once and for all, and to, again, utilize it to prepare for what lies ahead. The attention you're receiving at this time is beneficial in one way, shape, or form, whether you want that attention or you don't, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, okay? I just feel as if people get you more than you think, but it's almost as if you're not allowing most people in at this time, okay? It's a 48-hour period for you where you're remembering what you truly desire, or why you truly desire it. And I sense that you have your eye on the prize, and connections are feeling very secondary. For some, a connection is that number one goal. But regardless, I feel like you're just, okay, vibing to the music and just doing what you got to do, and recognizing that things are going to be 10 times better, or remembering things are going to be 10 times better than what you dealt with, okay? And even what you're dealing with at this time, feeling a bit restricted in one way, shape, or form within a situation or multiple. But get ready for your world to change for the better as you spread your wings and fly towards what you deserve, or to go back to this imagery, take a deep dive into a new beginning where you start to see things fall into place in ways that you almost wouldn't expect, okay? But for some of you predictive Geminis, you do expect, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Have an amazing next 48 hours, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini.